Now this is lining up perfectly with what I said in the video called Everything We Know About 2K as of June, because in that video I said we're going to be seeing a rollout with the cover athletes, which cover athletes is going to be which for current gen, next gen, etc, and etc. Because if you watched that video, you heard me say that the cover athletes should be released on June or July, like late June, early July, and it's looking like that's the case so far if this is real. Only problem is I don't think this is real because look at this. I don't, you know what I mean, the cat's in the bag. I'm going to just say my opinion right now. In my opinion, I think this looks real and fake at the same time, and I'm gonna give 3 reasons why for each, because this is just confusing me, man. This is real confusing. Like, honestly, if this is real, then 2K is just stupid. And I'm gonna explain why in a little bit. And since it's fake, I'm not surprised because, like I said, I have 3 reasons for both. You know what I'm saying? It could be real and it could be fake. But before we get into it, I'm gonna ask y'all right now, hit the subscribe button if you're new, leave a like down below, and like I always say, let's get into it. To start out, we're going on Twitter looking at an account called 2K Intel. They always on top of all the latest news and speculation and rumors about 2K, so shout out 2K Intel. Now, looking at this little post right here, they said first look at 2K or hashtag 2K22, picture of 2K22 picture card. All right, now the first reason why I don't believe this is real. Look at this on the right hand side. Now, if you notice, 2K has 3 cover athletes, which I guess is supposed to be the Legend Edition because it has Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, or Lew Alcindor, or whatever you want to call him, Dirk Nowitzki in the middle, and then Kevin Durant on the right hand side. Far right that is. So why would Kevin Durant be in the Legend Edition? Because number one, I mean, yeah, Kevin Durant will be a legend when he retires, but number one, let's be real, Kevin Durant is not finished yet in his NBA career. Number two, he just came out of being bounced out of the playoffs by the Milwaukee Bucks. So, I mean, it's not really his fault in my opinion, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, Kevin Durant is not retired yet, so why would he have a Legend Edition? I don't think a player has ever had a Legend Edition of a cover without being retired first. So that just makes no sense at all for him to be on the Legend Edition, because from the way this looks to me, it looks like there's going to be 3 different Legend Edition covers, which again, goes along with how it was with 2K16, and I believe 2K12, I want to say, with the 3 different Legend Edition covers, I think it was, or 3 different covers with 2K. You get the point. There was 3 different Legend covers for 2K12, and for 2K16, there was 3 different regular covers with Steph Curry, James Harden, and Anthony Davis. So again, this don't make no sense to me, because why would Kevin Durant be on the cover with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Dirk Nowitzki, who are both retired players, and Kevin Durant's not retired yet? It makes no sense to me. Plus, Kevin Durant was just on 2K15 cover, so it would make sense. Like, I don't understand it. Plus, Kevin Durant just came off of being bounced out the playoffs by the Bucks. I mean, it's not really his fault in my opinion, but it's neither here nor there, like I said earlier. If anything, it should be Chris Paul in my opinion, because Chris Paul's in the finals this year for 2021. So, again, it don't make sense to me. There's like, what? I don't know. Like, it just don't seem real to me. It just seems stupid to be on the cover. Like, that's just my opinion, though. Now, the second reason I don't think this is real is because, number 2, if you look down the little left-hand side of this little cover right here, it says, includes NBA 2K22 for both console generations. Now, I'm no genius, but let's be real. When would 2K say this? If this was real, you know what it would say instead? It would say includes NBA 2K22 for both PS5 and PS4 and Xbox Series X and Xbox One. For me, I pay attention to detail, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know that's a small thing, but keep in mind, like I said, I pay attention to detail because most of y'all wouldn't really think about that. Like, you gotta look at 2K's wording. 2K would not word it like this if this was real, in my opinion. Again, I'm not saying 100% that this is fake, because it could be real. 2K could just be being stupid by, wording it like this, because this is a stupid way to word it. Why would you say for both console generations? Like, why would you word it like this? Both console generations. What if you have a little Timmy whose mom is buying him the game for him, and he says, hey mom, give me 2K22. And she says, okay. What's a console generation? You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't make sense to me, dude. It don't make no sense. So that's why I believe there's another reason why this could be, not real. Also, why is the text clear at the bottom, but kind of blurry at the top? It says 75th anniversary of 2K22 and blurry lettering, but down below that it's clear. Like, come on, dog. So those are the 3 reasons I think it could possibly be fake. Now let me talk about the 3 reasons it could be real. Now, the number 1 reason I think this could be real is because, number 1, look at the little art style. On the right hand side of this little painting right here, you can't fake this in Photoshop. You can't fake this in, like, Adobe Premiere, Photoshop, or whatever. Now, going along with the reasons why I believe this could be real, because looking at the right hand side with this little painting right here, I believe this could be real, because if you look at this painting, it's the same type of painting that we have for 2K21 current gen for Kobe Bryant cover, you know what I'm saying? The same type of art style. So that's the first reason I think it could be real. Also, you can't fake this. You can't Photoshop this in like Adobe Photoshop or whatever. You can't do that. Or Next Gen Edition. Like, it would make sense he was just a cover on 15. But still, This is a little painting that don't seem fake to me. You can't Photoshop this, so it seems real because of that. Now, the second reason I think this could be real, which could be scary if it's real, but the second reason I think this could be real is because look down at the little ESRP rating. You see this little crease by the little rating, and I guess the guy, the picture did this on purpose so he can prove this is real or whatever. I mean, honestly, I think you can still Photoshop that probably, but the crease, I mean, that tells me it may be real. So, I mean, who would go through the trouble of like making a fake thing and creasing it? Only a complete weirdo would do that, right? Only a complete weirdo. But I believe that's the second reason why this could be real. Now, the third reason why I think this could be real is because of the release date. Now, looking at the release date, it says September the 10th. And on top of that, this whole cover came out along the same time I said we're going to expect to see covers in my last video about everything we know about 2K so far is June the 30th. So that's why I believe this could be real for the third reason. So y'all know what I think about this, and I'll see what the community thinks. Let's see if the community believes this or not, because I don't think they will, but I'm going to see what they say. I like how we're 2 months away from release date and we know absolutely nothing about the game. I mean, yeah, man, we don't know nothing about the game because it's only 2 months, before the release date. 2K always waits to the last minute. All we know is, potentially the cover athletes and the release date. But again, if this guy don't know the actual time cycle of when 2K releases the information, I guess, so that's on him. Why are you assuming it's coming out in September? It could be, what are you talking about, man? Like, yo, some of y'all don't know. Some of y'all have not been paying attention to the release cycle at all, 2K, the past few years. Either that, or y'all are way too young to even know 2K does not do that no more. I don't know what y'all be thinking, man. This must be a kid or something, because no adult would think this, because if you if you were a rational thinking adult, you would know that 2K's release dates have been the same for the past 3 years now, unless they've been next gen. Like, I guess because next gen came out in November, that's why he's thinking it could be in November, but otherwise I don't know why he would think that, because 2K has not come out in October in like what, 10 years now, 9 years? Like, what are you talking about, man? October, for real? They always release 2K in September, not October. Exactly. See, he got the point. This man knows. 2K15 November, that's 15, dog. We're not in 2014 no more, bro. Like, you talking about 2K15 that came out in 2014. Like, what are you talking about? Current gen better be the same game but with worse graphics. No, they're not gonna be the same game. 2K realizes that we have the community that's split. Like, they're not gonna release the same game when the community split in half. Look at 21 current gen, look at 21 next gen. Two different games. Like, some of y'all in the community gotta pay attention to the cycle of how 2K works. This man said, not only is this comment abruptly stupid, he mad, man, he big salty. He said, you do realize that the big streamers played current gen more than next gen, right? The game should be on the same for both consoles. What in the, what? Yo, this man just said, my man Shad, whatever his name is, just said that man's comment was stupid, but he just said something that was even stupider than what he thought that man said himself. Like, what are you talking about, man? Why would the game be the same for both consoles? They can't do that. Like, 2K cannot, they don't have the software to put everything into one game that's gonna be the same as the other game. Like, what are you talking about, man? The gameplay cannot be the same on both console generations. Like, for example, Foot Planning could not be in 21 current gen the way it was in next gen. The software doesn't allow it. It's two different console generations for a reason. Like, this guy, what is he talking about, man? I guess he's saying that the game should be the same in terms of, like, what they offer with like affiliations and stuff like that, which even still, they're not gonna offer the same stuff because they can't release the same game because they can't fit everything into the same game, like, the part/city or affiliations with the city and the part. So they can't do that. So why would it be the same? So this guy made a fool of himself by saying that. I don't know what he's talking about. The games can't be the same. So this guy said that guy sounded abruptly stupid.
Speak for yourself, mother.
Most of the community seems to be buying this whole leak right here. So I don't know, man. I ain't gonna say I could blame them because I can see why they think it's real. I'm kind of torn between the two. It could be real, it could be fake, like I said. So I don't know. Y'all let me know down below in the comment section what y'all think. Y'all think it's just real or fake? Let me know down below. But anyway, you guys, that's gonna do it for the video. Like the video, like I said earlier. Subscribe if you're brand new, like I said earlier as well. And turn on your post notifications so you don't miss a video in the future. But with that being said, y'all, it's been your boy Edwin Andre, and I appreciate you guys for watching. And until next time, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace.